July the 1st, it bottomed out. Okay, fact number one. We're all playing football now, so we're interested in facts. Look at the game film. Here's what it shows. Since the global financial crisis bottomed out, the United States has recovered 70% of its lost GDP. How's the competition doing? Germany 60%, Japan 50%, the United Kingdom 30%. Now, I'm not trying to get applause for the President and the Congress, because people only hire Democrats when things are messed up. They want to feel better. They don't feel better yet. Why? Because all the jobs are in that last 30%, and when we get out and start going on into the future. But the last thing you want to do is put the shovel brigade back in the hole and bring us off of where we are. We need to keep going forward, not backward.
That's right, Bill. You say it.
So what do we need to do? We got to have more jobs and financing for them, and we got to make sure people have the education and training to do them.
Yeah, education.
Now this will bear on both who should be governor and lieutenant governor, as well as what you should do in the Congress races. So where are the jobs going to come from? They're going to come from a commitment to a green energy future. Let me just say this. Before this meltdown, every country in the world that kept pushing to meet the Kyoto Protocol reductions in greenhouse gases had a lower unemployment rate than we did, a higher per capita income rate than we did, less income inequality than we did, and higher new business formation than we did. You stick with this greenhouse gas commitment you've got. Don't you repeal that. And don't you let anybody talk to you about it. It is the key to your economic future. That's what the facts, not the fear, show. Okay. So we got to have green energy, we got to have more technology, we got to have new biotechnology, small business, and we can bring manufacturing back to America. But to do it, you have to finance it. So you have to give banks incentives to loan through loan guarantees, and you have to give tax credits for real new jobs, not imagined ones. And the President and the Congress did that, and it takes a while to get it going again. This week in Nevada, with the second highest unemployment rate in the country, they announced that a Chinese company was going to put 1,000 jobs in Las Vegas to make LED light bulbs in America, and they said explicitly it was because of the green energy commitment of the White House and the Congress of the United States. Another company is going to put 3,500 jobs there to build wind turbines. In 2001, the United States only had, listen to this, 2% of the market for the high-powered batteries necessary to build an electric car market. Because of the investments and the incentives that have been made, we'll have 40% of the market by 2014. We're coming back. So, if the question is who's more likely to get new jobs, this is not a close question. Because what the Republicans in Washington have promised to do is to repeal all those things, to cancel all the green energy projects and the stimulus not yet finished, costing tens of thousands of jobs to America, and to make tax cuts permanent for the wealthiest Americans. Just people over $1 million in income, that adds $600 billion to the debt in the next 10 years. Second thing, if you get the jobs, do we have the people to do them? Here are two facts every college student needs to know. There are 3 million jobs available to be hired and filled today. They are posted that have been vacant for more than 3 weeks. Why? There are several reasons, but the big reason is the people who've applied for them don't have the skills the jobs require. Why? Because they cut back on sophisticated training programs. What should we do? Every month, when Jerry Brown gets elected governor, he should get, every month, he should get a list of every job in California that's been open for 3 weeks or more, and a check from the federal government to train people that he can spend at a community college and a labor program and other employers every month. That would lower the unemployment rate by 2%. What do the Republicans want to do? Make the tax cuts permanent, repeal health care and add $100 billion to the deficit. Last year,